Very good afternoon to you. I hope this Saturday has been a good one so far, and I pray that you are blessed and that you are indeed thoughtful on tomorrow as we consider breaking bread together and giving glory and worship to our God. But today allow me just for a short time to continue in our section, which has already been mentioned in the previous devotions, but it is entitled this: Let us behave ourselves as the children of such a Father. And today I believe that you're going to hear something of great encouragement that will strengthen you, that will bless you, and that will cause you to give Christ all honour and all praise that is due his name. Here goes. If God be our Father, let us submit patiently to his will. If he lay his stroke on us, they are the correction of a father, not the punishment of a judge. That carries so much encouragement. That carries so much weight. If we have been chastened by our Father, let it be known, that this is not as a hard judge, but this is coming from a loving Father, to him who loves you, who sent his Son in order to purchase your salvation. This, my dear brethren, is of great encouragement, that if he corrects you, it is not as one of a hard judge, but as a loving Father. Watson goes on to say that this made Christ himself patient. The cup which my Father hath given me, shall I not drink? John 18:11. He sees we need affliction. 1 Peter 1:6. He appoints it as a diet drink to purge and to sanctify us. Isaiah 27 verse 9. Therefore, dispute not, but submit. That's a lesson, that we ought to submit to that which God sees fit for us. Often we find ourselves grumbling and moaning. We are no better than the Israelites who have come out from Egypt, and we find ourselves against the will of God, whining and whinging, questioning. But let us be as children, submitted to the care and the providence of our Father. We have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us and gave them reverence. Of course, quoting from Hebrews 12 verse 9. They correct, or they might correct, out of ill humour, but God does it for our profit. Hebrews 12 verse 10. Again, allow me to pause. If you're a father or a mother, or you have a care over a child, will you not, if you're honest with yourself, look back at the times where maybe you've brought correction in a way that is sinful, a way that is because of how you may have felt, because of the day you may have had, the frustration that was on your mind, and you have lashed out with your tongue even to your child as a father, but not with our Father in heaven. If we are chastened by him, it is only ever good, and out of goodness, for his love towards you. Therefore say as Eli, remember Eli in 1 Samuel? It is the Lord, let him do what seemeth good. You remember he was referring to the dream that Samuel had, and that was his response. If it is of the Lord, let him do that which seemeth good, submitting to his providential, sovereign care over you. What does the child get by struggling? But more blows. Profound. What do we get, dear brothers and sisters in the Lord, by struggling and moaning? All we will get is more blows, more chastisement. He will have his way with us, and we ought to be thankful for his love and patience towards us. What got Israel by their murmuring and rebelling? But a longer and more tedious march, till at last their carcasses fell in the wilderness. So as a child of God, we ought to behave ourselves in this way. Submit patiently to his will over your life, whether that be in chastisement, whether that be in for a time holding back. But know this, if you are his child, he will, as the word promises, do this. He that began a good work in you will finish it. May the God of heaven bless you and cause us by his Spirit to walk in his ways. Amen.